2. What's up, boys and girls? We've been making gains or not? We back, yeah. Gain Train Kitchen. We back in the mix. We've been making gains. We've been making gains or not? Have we been making gains? Gains. Welcome back to Gain Train Kitchen. Today I'm actually have a meal prep going on behind me, but what I'm gonna go over with you today is just basically a nice side dish, which is very healthy. You can log it in with your carbs and your protein. So basically what it is just tomatoes. You can use cherry tomatoes. I opted for regular tomatoes because it's more cost effective that way, more cheaper. And zucchinis. So what you want to do is you want to have 2 tomatoes for 1 zucchini. That's the ratio that you want to use. Okay, so let's get it cracking. I've already taken the heads off of 2 zucchinis. Very simple. You just chop and chop again, just like so. And the way that I like to cut it is I like to cut it long ways like this. And clearly I need a bigger, more effective knife. So once you've done that, you can just go ahead and chop these bad boys like so. Now, for the tomatoes, what I want to do with these is basically do the same thing that I did with the zucchinis, is just chop it up into 4 pieces. 4 pieces a side, that is. So you split it into half like that, and then each side has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like so. Very simple. And as I was saying before, you can actually bunch this up with your carbs and your proteins. You know, you want to color combo, or you want to color combinate your vegetables and your fruits. Some may argue that a tomato is a fruit. Some say it's a vegetable. But you have your red here, and you have your green, your dark green. And these 2 will serve to give you different vitamins. All right, so we're done with that. Is we still gaining though? Is we still gaining? Shall we continue? All right. So what you want to do next, you want to get your, if you have olive oil, then use that. But right now I have canola oil, which is heart healthy. So go ahead and sprinkle a few drops, maybe like 2, just like that. This is gonna 2 caps. Maybe you want to sprinkle 2 caps in there. This is gonna lubricate your side dish. You want to get the garlic handy. Garlic powder, bro. Garlic powder. Love me some garlic powder. Oh yeah, sprinkle that on. It's about half a tablespoon. You want your salt, so go ahead and get that around the same amount. Half a tablespoon, maybe like a quarter of a tablespoon. Not too much sodium, you don't want that in your meal. And you want to toss your mixture. Toss it up, toss it up, toss it up. If you have black pepper, then you can add that. What I'm going to add is cayenne, like a little kick. Like a little kick in my meals, you know what I mean? And just go ahead and toss it up again. So you have your baking tray. You have that. You want to go ahead and line that up with Pam cooking spray, non-stick cooking spray, which is very healthy. Has no cholesterol, has no fat in it, has, I don't know what it has in it. Has no cholesterol, has no sodium, has no fat, has no protein, no calories. It's just an oil that will prevent your food from sticking to your cooking tray. So you might want to invest. So I definitely needed a bigger tray, so I'm going to use a bigger tray. I definitely misjudged the quantity of food that I had there. Smells delightful. That's what it's going to look like. It looks delightful and it smells delightful. Smells even better. Spread it out nicely. Spread it out nice and evenly. You got your greens there, you got your reds there. That's a good look. Now the last thing you want to do is you want to add Parmesan cheese to it. Now because I went down to the store and like a block of Parmesan cheese about this big was like $7. I said fuck that, and I just got my grated Parmesan cheese from Kraft. Can't go wrong. $3.99, right? Sprinkle that on like so. And just to clear it up, cheese is actually good for you. Cheese is good for you. If you're confused about cheese, then yeah, cheese is actually good for you. The only bad thing about it is sometimes it contains the fats that we don't need, the saturated fat. But this grated form of Parmesan cheese only has 1 gram of saturated fat from 1.5 total fat. So cheese is actually good for you, if you were wondering. And my oven's ready, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this in. All right, so when you're done, here's what it's gonna look like. And yeah, you just put it in with your in your Tupperware for your weekly meal prep. Boom, son!